So everybody's freaking out about the Boy Scouts removing boys from their name and admitting girls into their organization. But if you look into it, it's actually a good thing that they're doing this because the Girl Scouts itself it has become an extremely progressive SJW hellhole, and they're pretty much making your kids into little Marxists. So it's a good thing actually that a lot of people are pulling their kids out of the Girl Scouts and putting them into the Boy Scouts. Because unless you want your kid to be a little SJW, then put them into the Girl Scouts, because some of the readings that they're giving these kids to do, from like fifth to 12th graders, is fucking ridiculous. Like, there's fourth and fifth grade. There's a book called like The Journeys. They give these books to all the kids at different levels, but they have different stories. But there's one with the agent of change, just like this young Iranian woman, and in her book she talks about calling nuns prostitutes. She lives with 8 homosexual men and attempts suicide twice. She talks about like sex with her father and like men's genitalia. It's just things that the Girl Scouts really does not need to be teaching. It's like, what the fuck is this? And then another one with the ninth and 10th graders, it tells the girls to imagine like a perfect world. And in this perfect world, the book graphically describes women having sex with random warriors at a semi-annual carnival, undergoing brutal, demeaning genital exams, and breeding out violence by compulsive sterilization and selective prostitution. The only good men are castrated. So this is what they're teaching your little kids, or this is what they're getting them to read, like this crazy fucking nonsense. So you actually want them to go to the Boy Scouts instead, because at least they're going to be teaching them skills and stuff, and at the same time, these are businesses. Like, these are for-profit businesses. So if the Boy Scouts can see an opportunity to take a lot of the Girl Scouts' profits and money, they're going to do that. And if they can drop the name boy, then they're going to do that. I would do that too. That's a smart thing to do. If you want to be more inclusive and get more people into your organization to give you money, then you don't like cut off one gender, right? You accept money from everybody. So it's fine. It's not a big deal. They're still going to be separating the kids. I remember this thing was a big issue like a year ago, but they're still going to be separating the students. It's still going to be segregated from what I'm pretty sure that's the case. So it's not a big issue. It's actually good. At least your kids aren't going to come back brainwashed from summer camp or from the scouts, because that is what is going to happen in Girl Scouts. They're leaving for a reason. So don't worry about this. I see a lot of conservatives kind of making a big deal about it, but really it's just making us look like idiots. And once people do look into it, they'll be like, this isn't really a big issue and stuff. Like, they're still all segregated. It just makes us look like retards complaining about it. So, realize that these are businesses too. Like, if you're pro business and stuff and pro free market, like, who gives a shit, really? Like, you can start, I don't know, a Girl Scouts and make it like better than the Girl Scouts that exist right now. Then all those girls will migrate over there. So, do that, right? But this is a dumb issue to lose your shit over, and it's not something that is actually like, you know, changing our society, and this is, showing us how the left is taking over, which I agree, they are taking too much control and stuff. But this is not a good thing to point at, because it's just like, it's actually a good thing for us and for your kids. But that's all I pretty much had to say. If you like my content, subscribe and have a good day. See ya.